Hello. I want to talk today about Triadic Philosophy as an actual thing that you do. That's what Triadic Philosophy ultimately is. It's something you do. And it's not meant to be something that, you have to go and understand it and then you can become a triadicist or something like that. No, it's actually meant to help anybody access the values which power a decent existence, to access them and use them, along with several other things that I will clearly explicate in these videos. Let me start today by talking about how the ontological values that I believe belong to Triadic philosophy, how are they actually employed by you or by me? The values are tolerance, helpfulness, and democracy. Those are what I call the active values. And non-idolatry, which I call the root value. And some people think, well, then this is all about God. God to me is a word which has been used as a curse, so to speak, and by and large is irrelevant in today's world, where people think it's relevant usually means that they kind of self-righteously want to claim this three-letter word. And quite frankly, the Triadic philosophy believes very strongly that the one that Jesus called Abba is the one to whom we can, in fact, relate. So if you are spiritual, then Abba's way is the spiritual way that I believe is universal. I don't think it excludes anyone, including people who don't have any belief in this God. Because the ultimate truth for any individual is what proves out in experience. And what I'm talking about is what proves out in experience. I don't pretend to be or want to be a teacher. I don't care about that. And I don't care about gaining wealth and prominence by spreading whatever. What I care about is what I care about. And what I care about is these universal values and how they get into the mind. Now, here's how they work. They don't work by sitting down there and spending hours parsing democracy or parsing tolerance, parsing helpfulness, considering fine. I will defend all of them. What you basically do in Triadic philosophy is you stop. I'm serious. You stop wherever you are. Then you focus on whatever is there. That's reality. And then, when you're focused, those words, tolerance, democracy, helpfulness, non-idolatry, will go through your mind. Let them go through your mind. Don't try to think. Just let them sit there. They are part, in my view, of being. They are part of reality. And then think about truth and beauty, which are the aims of aesthetic action. And what you're basically doing is a 1, 2, 3, whatever the reality is, submitting it to these values without, analysis, just sort of let it happen. And then you come to a point where you want the result of whatever you're doing to be true and beautiful. And that could be just completing your thought and going on with your day. But if what you were thinking of was what about Kathy today? What, blah, 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 and whatever. Well, it might produce in you some kind of gesture or action or whatever. It doesn't have to. You don't go around saying, "Well, no, I've just completed a thing in Triadic Philosophy in which I did this, and this, and now I am going to bestow upon your cheek a kiss because I became conscious of the need to do this." I'm not talking about, I'm simply explaining to you in the simplest of terms how this works. Stop whatever the reality is that you want to deal with. You're in a point of consciousness once you stop and begin to think about that. Tolerance, helpfulness, democracy, non-idolatry. Where does this lead? That's it. There's more to Triadic Philosophy. I mean, all I'm doing in Triadic Philosophy is saying, look, I've thought for 40, 50, whatever years about all this, and I've finally gotten to the point where it seems to be coming together, and I want to share it. And whatever good it does, whatever use it is, that's fine. I'm not trying to tell anybody they should be this or should be that. I happen to believe that we are moving beyond religion into spirituality. I happen to believe that spirituality is largely conducted without ethical intent. That it's sort of a license to become this or that. And when you become this or that, you are manifesting values, let me tell you. So when I say flash the triadic universal values in your mind when you are thinking, I'm saying a big piece. I'm saying a big piece about how you are likely to exist if you move toward Triadic philosophy. Well, that's enough. But I didn't want to take that on because I do this in relation to Twitter, and when I get questions on Twitter that are germane, I pop a video up to get things explained. Thanks.